Here we have our polynomial inequality, and what we want to do is to solve this. So the first thing we want to do is to find all of our zeros. So we take each of our factors and set it equal to 0 and solve. So when we come up with our number line, we have from least to greatest -1, 7, and 8. And for all of these values, it says we can be equal to it. So these are going to be closed circles. And now what we want to do is to test a value in each of these regions. So an easy value to test in between -1 and 7 is 0. So we have 0 plus 1 will give us 1. We have 0 minus 7 gives us -7. And we have 0 minus 8 gives us a -8. So anything between -1 and 7, we're going to end up with a positive answer because the negative times the negative is a positive. If we want to test a value in between 7 and 8, we can do 7.5. So 7.5 plus 1 gives us 8.5. 7.5 minus 7 gives us 0.5. We have 7.5 minus 8 gives us a -0.5. So a positive times a negative gives us negative. If we're on the right side of 8, I can choose the value of 9. So 9 plus 1 will give us 10. 9 minus 7 will give us 2. 9 minus 8 gives us 1. So a positive times a positive times a positive is a positive. And on the left side, I can test the value -2. So -2 plus 1 will give us -1. -2 minus 7 gives us -9. And -2 minus 8 gives us -10. So our odd amount of negatives is negative. So from our original problem, we want to know where is our graph less than or equal to 0? Where do we have negative values? So we have negative values from -1 over to the left because we're looking at our resulting sign. We have negative values in between 7 and 8. So this is going to be our graph. And if we're doing our interval notation, we have -infinity, comma, -1, and we have a bracket because that value of -1 is included, union with 7 to from 7 to 8. And those values are included because we can be equal to those.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.